In our January sessions, we asked our members what were their top initiatives for 2026. And it was pretty consistent across the groups that growth was the top goal. So growth in communities, growth in doors, growth in revenue, growth in profitability. So in turn, we asked our members, okay, if growth is the goal, what are your limiters to growth? And many said that onboarding was their biggest limiter to growth. So we have been thinking about what tools can we put in place to help our members increase their capacity from onboarding 1 or 2 communities per month to 5 to 10. We had one member, they wanted to grow organically 120 communities. So if you're going to do that, you have to have an amazing sales and marketing arm, but you also have to ingest all of that successfully. So today I'm going to break down some quick tips on what you can do at the very beginning of the onboarding process, which actually starts during the sales process to set your onboarding team up for success. So what we found is that most onboarding problems are expectations problems. So if you set the expectations properly in the sales process, you're going to have a lot more success and grace from the boards later in the process. So you should not promise perfection in 30 days, but promise structure, transparency, and progress. You need to make sure that the board understands what transfers quickly, what takes time, what depends on prior management company cooperation, and what requires board action. So what you can do to support this is you can include an onboarding timeline in the sales proposal. Within that timeline, define clearly what are the board's responsibilities, what is the current management company's responsibilities, and what is your management company's responsibilities, because this gives you the ability to point back to this if there are issues later in the process. Also, you need to set the expectation on document transfer realities and the timelines for financial cleanup, because as you know, the previous management company may not have been doing everything to the standards that you do. So do not overpromise and underdeliver. You want to underpromise and operationally overdeliver. You don't want to set up this expectation that you're amazing and perfect, and then the first 30 days, the community is really regretting their decision. You want to affirm in that first 30 days that they made the right decision and set up the relationship for a very long and fruitful relationship. If you would like a free analysis of your current marketing, sales, and onboarding process to see how it measures up against the industry standards, click the link below, fill out the form, and we will let you see how you measure up.